Don't mind me, don't mind me. I say don't mind me.
And how about the Bucks, who are showing calm as they come down the tunnel? A team looking for a big night on its home court. That's a look at our setting tonight. The picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Thank you, Kevin.
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. They've got Pirtle. Jones is out there with Keldon Johnson. And it's Vassell in at the two-guard spot. And for the Bucks, they've got Paul George, Antetokounmpo out there with Allen. Then it's Holiday. And with Thanksgiving coming tomorrow, Greg, how many plates of turkey you think you're going to put away?
Oh, you got to get seconds. Just make sure you leave enough room for dessert. Sometimes maybe a little walk is what you need to shake off what we back home used to call the itis.
And he gets it to go.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Allen. The Bucks working the ball around. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Outside, Jones. And the pass to Vassell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pirtle trying to get open. And the basket by Vassell.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
Also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
Here's Vassell, defended by Allen. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Off target from outside.
And one of Johnson's teammates recently called him country strong. And Johnson himself acknowledged he has a lot of room to get even stronger. That is scary.
Here's Jones after Drew Holiday's score. Here's Vassell. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's George. Second chance shot. And it's good on the way in.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Passes it to Vassell. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Vassell's got his second basket. And Greg along with the power. Johnson brings great athleticism.
And that makes him a tremendous rebounder. Can switch defensively. It's within the realm of possibility that he becomes an all-star someday.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop.
And that's Holiday taking it right to the defense, being aggressive, drawing contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid, 79%.
Holiday. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
An all-star, a leader, Drew Holiday can be counted on night in and night out to make a difference.
All 3 throws good from Drew Holiday. Not a fast start here for the Spurs. It's a 10-point game. Here's Vassell, defended by Allen. Vassell, no good.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now here's Jones. That's to Pirtle. Buries the long-range jumper.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. George, that's a two-pointer, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. George has got 6.
I like the efficiency here. 3 out of 4 shooting, just taking what the defense gives him.
It's tipped, stolen by Holiday. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Spurs trail by 11. The pass to Roby to the wing right side. Drills the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Feeds to Allen. Rebounded by the Spurs.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
It's good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Driving in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Milwaukee.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Richardson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Both good from the line that time. Spurs trail by 8. Pass to West for 3. No good. Shot missing. The Bucks go the other way with it. 1:36 left in the first. Holiday, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Holiday's got 8 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Offline with his 3. Bucks leading by 10. And Steve, we know about Paul George, a fantastic outside shooter. He's been an elite three-point artist for some time.
Paul George can get a shot up over most defenders. That's why Kevin has a career three-point percentage that's creeping towards 40%. And he seems to be getting better with age.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
So for the Bucks, their last game a loss to the Pistons. Pass to Roby. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
And that one's good by Giannis.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Richardson against Holiday. Wide open look. That one a little long. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
One thing about Holiday, he knows how to get defenders off balance. We'll see what he can do at the line.
The Bucks have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Holiday.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
In the corner, it's Richardson. That one's good from the corner.
Richardson.
I love that catch and shoot. Defensively, you've got to close hard. Josh is dangerous in that area.
Here's Connaughton. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if there's one weakness for Giannis Antetokounmpo, it's perimeter shooting. But as he makes clear, he can't hesitate.
Gotta keep shooting, gotta keep making plays, keep finding the open man, and
it seems certain defenses will continue to dare him to launch from outside.
And the lesser of two evils. The way he can attack the rim, you could argue that'll continue to happen no matter how much he improves his shot.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Kennard is out there with Holiday. And it's Ibaka. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Connaughton in at the three. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks. Here's Wesley. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Wesley's got his first bucket of the night. Ibaka right side. Whiteside, great positioning on the putback.
Are you serious? Whiteside doing major damage on the offensive glass.
Spurs trail by 10. And now the first timeout call here for the Spurs. And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
And the Bucks making a change here. Walker's checked in. Jones looking for an opening. Inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Bucks. He dishes it to Ibaka. The Bucks working the ball around. 4 on the clock. The shot's good from Kennard.
A knockdown shooter with excellent range. Kennard gives your offense the floor spacing it needs.
And Luke Kennard signing a 4-year deal at the end of 2020. Steve, this team feels he can be a big part of their future.
Yeah, a lot of people were surprised at the size of the contract, Kevin, but it shows how much the three-pointer is valued in the NBA. The Clippers saw he provides a much-needed aspect.
And Ibaka kicks to Kennard. Outside, Walker. Another shot. Vassell grabs the board. Spurs trail by 11. Lets it go from 11, and it's Connaughton with the rebound. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Good work defensively by Johnson. For San Antonio, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there, check mark. The physicality, check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
And after that solid opening quarter, you can see now he is definitely starting to cool off.
Fires from deep. Rebound, San Antonio. Three-pointer on the way. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Milwaukee leading by 13. Walker the pass to Connaughton.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first half of the game. Ibaka in the post. And that one, good.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Right side against Johnson. Trying to end the drought. And Johnson with the stop.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Here's Walker after the basket by San Antonio. There's the drive. He can't get that one. And the Spurs going the other way now. Here's Vassell. Pass to Pirtle. Outside, Jones. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. A shot by Johnson, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Yes, that goes in. And the Bucks lead by 13.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
There's 21 seconds left now here in the second. Outside, Jones. Kicks it to Johnson. Down low and stolen by Whiteside. Walker in the post, and he uses the glass on the lane. Walker's got 6 here in this quarter.
And a capable scorer from anywhere on the floor. You give Walker those kinds of looks, and he's going to make you pay.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Bucks lead by 15. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Mike. Stout effort defensively in the first half. What did you do to limit them?
I just think our activity on the ball, we got to try and keep it in front of us. Our bigs did a good job, I think, being big in the paint, making things tough there. We got to finish it with the board.
Yep, rebounds and possessions, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Jrue Holiday was red hot to start the first. He had 10 points and 1 assist. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
Man, this was a brawl inside. Shaq, I know you like this. Man, guys were sacrificing their bodies, making plays through contest. Just...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. An exceptional performance from Jrue Holiday.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got Jones. Keldon Johnson is out there with Pirtle, and it's Vassell in at the 2. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They trail by 11.
And we all know what George brings offensively. But it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Defended by Jones. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Bucks lead by 13.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Outside, Jones. Johnson against George. Shot clock at 6. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
To the middle. And it's Allen with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Giannis, right side. From deep. And Pirtle pulls it down. To the paint. And he dumps it down.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Outside for George. Shot clock at 3 from downtown. A rebound by the Spurs. Jones with it. Guarded by Holiday. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got 10 points in the game.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
San Antonio calls timeout. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you.
Come on and get loud for your Bucks dance team. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Bucks dance team.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for the Bucks. Goodwin comes in for Drew Holiday. And here is Wesley. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Spurs have shot just one free throw, missing that one early.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Over in the corner, Allen. Shot clock at 5. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Bucks have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. And he makes the first.
At the line for 2.
No good on the second free throw. And, Steve, when you look at your 2003 Spurs championship team, it's not considered a super... team, but that roster was stacked for sure.
But Kevin, it was stacked with players understanding their roles and starting in their roles. There was just a lot of talent from top to bottom. We pushed each other to be better every day.
Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Bucks leading by 11. Outside Hood.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Connaughton. Outside Hood. And Ibaka kicks to Connaughton. Batum trying to break loose. And the three off target. They push it up 4 on 3. To the inside. Collins. And the layup is good.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his second personal foul.
You know, there's always going to be room in this league for guys like Luke Kennard. He can shoot, he can pass it, and he can put it on the floor.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Richardson outside. And it's off from three-point range. Bucks leading by 11.
You know, Serge Ibaka, not the player he used to be, but he still has great touch on his shot. Doesn't have that same explosive step, but he's still good.
The pass to Ibaka. That shot missing, so the Spurs will take it the other way. Shot from free throw range, offensive rebound, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Spurs shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Zach Collins, 2 shots.
The first one falls. Allen's checked in for Serge Ibaka. And so he makes both from the line. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Bucks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
The Bucks working the ball around. Allen passes to Connaughton. This one for 3. That one, no good.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
And he jams it with authority.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Here's Connaughton. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key, their percentage from the field. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with George on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Batuma's out there with Hood. Then it's Luke Kennard. And there's Jared Allen. And it's Connaughton in it with the one. Here's Roby. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Spurs trail by 9. Now West lets the three fly. Up again. And Collins is right there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Collins against Hood. Kennard on the wing. That one drops for him. And the Bucks lead by 9.
In addition to being a good floor spacer, Luke Kennard is shifty in the mid-range area.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end, stay connected to the shooters. On the offensive end, if you don't have an open shot, pass it around. And see if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Giannis dishes to Allen. It's tipped. Here's Vassell, guarded by Holiday. Jones, the pass to Pirtle. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Love the razor-sharp focus. Pirtle bouncing off contact and finishing well.
And Holiday, here we go. George against Johnson. Now, here's George. T right on him. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3. Spurs trail by 9. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
The Bucks making a switch here. Goodwin's checked in.
First team foul.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Holiday against Jones. Vassell. That 3 off the mark.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Giannis is double. Dish now to Allen. George looking over the floor. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Here he goes. Tries again, and it goes out of bounds. A last touch by Pirtle. On defense, the Spurs. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. 5 on the clock. Goodwin dishes to Allen. Giannis kicks to Holiday. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And the Bucks lead by 12.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Woke loose. Johnson with it. George picks him up. Yep, that one goes.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Pass to George. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Count that bucket.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Bucks leading by 8. That's a good one. Allen in the post. Defended by Pirtle. To the middle. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really? No idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Johnson surveying the floor. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from George. Here's Antetokounmpo. Banked in off the glass.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 10. 1:33 left to play here in the fourth. Look at the New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
They'd lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He's shown leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Bucks leading by 10. Now, here's George. .111 left in the game. 5 to shoot. Giannis right side. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Spurs making a switch here. Roby is jacked in. Spurs trail by 10. Johnson with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Johnson, the pass to Roby. Back to Johnson. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. With the drive. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bucks, number 12. At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. And he makes both free throws.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
Maybe at this point, not much of a chance for a comeback.
Yeah, you got a better chance of walking through a lion's den with pork chop underwear on.
The shot by Primo, no good. Giannis against Richardson. Whiteside kicks to George. Fires the three. Antetokounmpo controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
An impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Giannis. Huge, big win tonight. How did you do it?
I think we're just having fun. I think our guys were running to their spots, and we were able to drive their lanes and made the right pass, and we were knocking down shots. The ball was moving. We were defending. We were having fun. So that's why we got to win.
So you need to patent that formula, I guess. Congrats on the win, man. Thanks. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
When I stand beside you, there's a light, let it